Hey there, how you doing? Charlie Winters here with a video that you would not normally expect from my channel. Well, this has taken quite a lot of making. It isn't something most people will find easy, and I certainly didn't, but people can make mistakes. So this template can help people who have fallen upon hard times. This is particularly focused on payday lenders. Oh, Charlie, right, we can make mistakes. I can guarantee that people watching this video have made the same mistake. So this is what I did and how in just two emails from me, I received £690 in refunds. Yep, it's quite nerve-wracking, but I used my bank statements, my uh, my paid version of ChatGPT. I don't know if you can do it on the free version, but you can always have a go. But please bear in mind, any information that you upload to ChatGPT, just be careful of the sensitivity of that information. So I took a payday loan out quite a while ago. Needs to be ideally within 6 years. So at the time, I had lots of gambling transactions, an overdraft, and then I took the payday loan out to go to Cheltenham. So I'm not embarrassed by that. I should be, but we can make mistakes. I want to help you if you've done something similar. And the sending of these emails is free. Yeah, you've got nothing to lose. If you've had a payday loan in the past, do not blame yourself, right? This is the time to get things back on track, and it gives you that little bit, because I know a lot of people can suffer from depression. I'm not saying this is the entire reason, but most people weren't born with it. Yeah, it's an accumulation of things that can get people down, and they don't see any way of getting out. I don't suffer from it, but obviously it plays on your mind. It can affect your day-to-day activities, thought process. But let me get into it. So these are the letters. I have removed or redacted all the private information. So I'm going to talk you through it. So I did use ChatGPT. So what I initially did was I asked ChatGPT, could I get a refund from payday lenders? And then I uploaded my bank statements. I uploaded them around the same, well, it was basically 2 months either side of the payday lender. So let's say, right, loan start date on this screen is the 6th of the 8th, 2023. I did the 6th and 7th month, and I did the 9th and 10th month. ChatGPT analysed those. If you don't want to use ChatGPT, you haven't got to, but ChatGPT also penned the letter for me, and I asked ChatGPT to ensure that they used the like legislative and corporate jargon to like basically um, hold a mirror up with their own rules that they have ignored or maybe not followed as close as they should have done, because it's all about harmful markers in your account. Your account's being monitored no matter what you think, no, all the time. So your account, there'll be all kinds of flags on it if you're gambling. But if nothing happens, even if you've had the odd email saying, Charlie, or Joe Blogs in this instance, um, we can help you with your overdraft. There are other measures they should have taken. Yeah, even if you haven't got an overdraft, send the letter if you've had a payday lender loan. You haven't got anything to lose. So let me get into it. So as I said, I uploaded my bank statements 2 months either side of the date where I took the loan. I asked ChatGPT to analyse these for harmful markers or basically law breaks. Put in what you will. Your template may be different. I'll probably put the template in the description below. It will be a huge template. It will basically be my two emails. After that, my emails don't go any further than that. I suggest you either use your own replies, which I don't recommend, but I use ChatGPT to force them into a corner. They will never own up. You will get standard replies and think, yeah, they're right. I should have done this, I should have done that. Turn it around. No, they should have done that. They should have done this. So this is it, right? This is my original. So I uploaded the letter. I uploaded the bank statements, and this is all fake information apart from the figures. Just give me 1 second. Phew, I didn't think it'd scroll down then. So it's put all of this ChatGPT has in a complaint. So basically, the amount they gave me was £400. In total, I've paid so much of it off, but I fell short by £421. It's still owed, or it was still owed, right? So then it writes a jargon packed all their responsibilities. Basically, they've given their rule book and handed it over to them. Yes. What I want you to do to put this right, acknowledge irresponsible. They will never acknowledge irresponsible lending. Refund all overpayments above principal. Yeah. What I suggest is, I sent this letter. ChatGPT, based on your loan, may give you different advice. I am not offering financial advice. They are not offering financial advice. You decide if you want to send it, if that letter makes sense to you. So then this is the general one where they normally add 8% simple interest on top of what you owed. You will see at the very end what happened. So this is my initial complaint. Closing. Please treat this as a complaint under your internal complaints procedure. If I do not receive a satisfactory final response within 8 weeks, I will refer the matter to Financial Ombudsman Service. There has been in the last few years, apart from Wonga, or as well as millions of pounds of fines, even to the big banks. But we're not talking about big banks in this instance. We are talking about payday loans. So that is my initial comment. This is just ChatGPT because it actually revealed my name, and I don't really want it to do that. So I put "do not comment." I pasting here. So then it's yeah, okay, as you can see. So this is their standard response. I write further to your correspondence received on whatever. Yeah, thank you for bringing your complaint to our attention. So I'm just reading it now. So basically, they're acknowledging it, and they will tell you how they decide to send you the loan. Ignore this because we are going to send a reply no matter what. Yeah, it's saying we've done this, we've done that, we've used credit files like like Experian, and I can't remember the other ones off the top of my head. Experian and other similar firms. So they've given all that. So they've also repeated the loan again. So all these, my personal figures are fictitious. Those aren't my wages. Yeah, so don't. Although you don't know I am, I could say they are, but they're not. So that's how much they said I got expenses and whatever. You. The only figures that are correct are my initial loan and outstanding loan. So let's keep going. So they're talking about all our processes in place. We've done nothing wrong, mate. All that kind of thing. Yeah. So I'm just scrolling down now. You'll see when we get to the next bit because I've asked ChatGPT not to comment. It's also saying, please note your account is currently in arrears. Like, do one, will you? So, so what they're saying is they put me on a communication pause. That's basically while they were investigating, they gave me no contact, like no more phone calls, no more whatever text messages, no more emails. So then they offered me all this advice. Right, come on, let's scroll down. Right, we're on to it now. So this is my reply. Dear sir or madam, I acknowledge receipt of your final response and then whatever, yeah. Your letter sets out checks. So this is where I've got them over a barrel. I then actually tell them what they should have looked for. So number one, persistent overdraft reliance. At the time of application, I was permanently overdrawn by around blah, 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 every month. You have got a very strong case. It isn't totally reliable on this. You'll probably win anyway. But if your wages matches your overdraft, for instance, let's say you've got a £1,500 overdraft, you're very close to that all the time, then your wages pay it off when they go in, let's say it's £1,600. If you're reliant on that, if you, within a few bills, if you're straight back in that, you have got them over a barrel. So then that was number two. And then clearly ChatGPT tells them about the FCA rules, excessive gambling spend. So it shows them a vulnerability missed. These are harm markers, and the Ombudsman will be all over them with this. Ideally, you don't want to go to the Ombudsman. You want it sorted out, and most of the I don't want it, but they don't want it because you give the Ombudsman all the information, but normally it will be resolved before that. This isn't this is how to speak to the lender. I'm not going to in this video talk about going to the Ombudsman. There's plenty of information, and you can also use ChatGPT of what to do. Please bear in mind, if you are using ChatGPT, you do so at your own responsibility. At the bottom of this, it does say ChatGPT can make mistakes. Check important info. See cookie preference. Can't believe I just read that. Anyway, this is a human doing this video, by the way. So number three, reliance on family and friends to survive. That means deposits from family and friends. Multiple high-cost loans already in use. Then they've highlighted the flawed reliance on ONS data. Number six, failure of proportionality and consumer duty. So basically what they're saying is a subprime loan of 400 at the time, total repayable of 1400, I think it was, something like that, is a definition high risk. So they definitely have responsibility. So remedy sought. In light of evidence, I request the following. Refund of all interest and charges applied to loan. Adjustment of my balance to capital only. I don't even know what that actually meant. With any repayments above and the principal refund. All right, okay. Correction of my credit file, removing adverse markers caused by this. If you do not agree to this resolution within 7 days, I will escalate this. This is what they're scared about. Escalate this to the Financial Ombudsman Service. So basically, in my conclusion, I've said they fell short. Thank you for your email. I appreciate the efforts you have made to gather for. So what I did with that, I do believe with that last email, I actually uploaded my bank statement. Let me just go back because I don't want to miss this out because I'm sure. Yes, so your letter sets out the checks clean. So I have uploaded my bank statements with this email that I'm currently scrolling to. So I'm going to scroll to their reply here. Look, I appreciate the efforts you have made to gather further evidence. So that proves that in the last email, which I've just sent, I attached bank statements, which I sent to this loan operator 2 months before the exact month they gave me the loan and 2 months after. I'm aware of debilitating consequences that gambling. Well, anyway, it is unfortunate that we weren't aware of your gambling. Well, forget that because they have access to your account. You've even got particular payday loan companies that actually can access your online banking and go through it. So, are you currently suffering from gambling, drug, or alcohol addiction? Which I applied no. So even if, yeah, so here you can see that where you think you've got no chance. So having looked at everything again and taken into consideration the evidence you have provided, we have agreed to uphold your complaint. Therefore, it has been agreed to offer a refund of the interest paid on this loan agreement. The refund amount would be 692p. We would also remove any negative information from your credit file in relation to this loan. So as you can see the figures there, £658.58 paid extra. So basically they're talking about, they've obviously kept their initial £400 that they lent me, which is understandable, I accept that. But then they're giving back everything else that I've paid. So £658.58, plus 8% interest at £40. But then they withdrew some tax. I don't know how that works. I'm not a smart person. And then redress. And so Total redress, that's basically total refund, £690.92. So then I had to email the person to say you're happy with it. So then what I did then, I think actually with this one, see, so I replied, and be very careful with this, with my bank name, account number, and sort code. And to be fair, as much as the problems that I've had with this actual loan, the company in question, this is how scared they were. They refunded me the next day. That's how quick. I was expecting like to have to, when am I going to get it? 7 days, 14 days. Oh, actually, we have to give it within the next 3 months. It was next day. So I complained. I think I received this, I don't know, 3 o'clock Wednesday, Thursday, bank closing. The cash was in my account. So it took a lot of courage to do this because it's quite embarrassing, as you can imagine. I hope you've got to the end. And if you are watching this, so the tools I have used is ChatGPT. You do so at your own risk. This is only what I do. I'm not advising you to do this. You are doing it through your own choice. By the way, I have sent 2 of these and I've received 100% success rate. Can't mention the firms. This was one of them. And another one was a loan taken 3 years ago, fully paid up. They still gave me the interest of £61 back 3 years later. So let me know in the comments. Don't get wrong. In the comments, it's probably not going to be your real name. You're probably relatively anonymous. Give me a comment. Tell me what you think. I know I've made mistakes, but I don't mind swallowing pride and saying, right, this video is to help others. If you can please share this video, right? By sharing this video, it's not embarrassing. You are trying to help one of your friends or one of your followers on Twitter or a Facebook friend or anything. You please share this video because we need to start getting our money back. We need to start getting on our own 2 feet again. We can make mistakes, yeah? The problem with the 21st century is everything's here and now. We can have everything at the press of a button. The problem is there's consequences. I understand that. So if this video can help you, a friend, a family member, or other, please like, share this video. I wish you the very best of luck. Charlie Winters, that's my name. Over and out. Cheers, mate.